All right, everyone, we're back. Bruce is set to the correct time, and we have 7 minutes before the next sprint starts. All right, closing that sprint chat. It's funny how the screen on screen shows the prior chat. Hey, Christina. I'm not streaming tomorrow, Christina. Sorry. Tomorrow's my day off. I've got therapy in the morning, and then Jill and I are going for. We're looking for. We're going for lunch, and maybe do like a coffee shop crawl tomorrow, and then we get a Christmas tree. So it's gonna be a fun day. Hey, Denise. Alrighty. Pretty windows. Where's the window? There it is. Monday. Well, no. I'll be doing it on Saturday, unless you aren't writing on Saturday, Christina. Hey, January. Oh, I should try and get chat to on-screen chat to behave. Are you gonna get that cool gluten-free pizza, honey? The Hawaiian that I like? It is delicious. It's not the chat channels, Christina, it's the direct messages. Hey, Deb. How are you doing? Awesome. I'll be doing this Saturday. You want a proof of what? The pizza? I'm confused. 4 minutes, everyone, till the next sprint. I don't know if you're kidding. Yes, please. Mind is mush. Oh, I froze. I did the thing where I freeze for a couple seconds after I restart the stream. Hopefully everything stayed intact. Not sure if you heard, honey, but yeah, I'd like the gluten-free pizza. Awesome, Deb. I'm a little bit. I don't know what the word is. I'm not quite feeling like myself today, but I'm sure I'm gonna be back in in form soon. True form, top form, something form. Form. Oh, that's fun, Deb. I'm glad you do it. It's nice when people do that. That's fun. That's cool. Also, kind of weird sometimes to think like there's people watching me, and I'm not there to talk back to them while they're watching me. It's like, what do I do? Yeah, I'm keeping Discord off, honey. Like Ken from Two Dogs was reaching out to me, and someone I'm helping with publishing was reaching out to me, and some other friends are reaching out to me. Like I literally had like 5 people lighting up, one right after the other. I did get the whiskey. I haven't had that much of it yet, though. I've actually only had 1 sip. I probably need to have some more, don't I? Oh, it's strong on top, too, because I had it pretty full, so I wasn't able to mix it in very well. There we go. Yeah, it happens, right, Denise? Tomorrow morning, though, I shoot up, so that always gives me like a good energy boost when I shoot up. This is actually the day before shooting up, and I'm feeling down again, but I've been giving myself higher doses of estrogen, that is, for those of you who don't know. My drug of choice. Yeah, that's what I did, honey. I just turned it off. I have no idea if there's people like trying to talk to me right now or not. Yeah, but I've been upping. Like last time, I didn't feel bad right, the day before my shot. Well, I did. Actually, no, I did last time, but that was because like I woke up at 3 in the morning, didn't fall back asleep. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm tired today because I didn't sleep. That makes sense. That's right, Eric. No stream tomorrow. I did. I did, Christina. And everybody kept chatting with me anyway. You mean by invisible, you mean like showing offline even though you're online? Maybe I need vitamin E. We're out of multivitamins. That I was searching for them today, but they're AWOL. I'd like to legitimately try a higher dose. I just have to wait for my endocrinologist to get back to me. And now it's actually been a week now. I think I might have to call. I hate calling. I don't want to call. Like, doctors, you have these online forums. Treat them like a phone call. Give them the same urgency as a phone call. It's your patients communicating with you. You can mute people? I didn't know you could mute people. Oh no, I can't do that. I can't focus, Christina, if there are things with indicators saying that I need to read them, even just unread or like the numbers, like the red numbers for people that have actually direct messaged, I can't concentrate while I see those. It's not possible for me to do that. But then how do I know they've been messaged? How do I know that they're talking with me if they're muted? I'm confused. I'm easily confused today though, so it's probably not you, it's me. I might try that. But like how do I know to unmute them? Anyway, it's 2:30. It's half past. It's time for us to go until 50 past. I'll see all of you guys in 20 minutes. Have yourselves a great sprint. Oh, good song to start back up on. I like it. Look at that, I'm muted. Go me. Oh, thanks, Eric. Yeah, so I got 327. And I was saying that I should make 3500. And I was also saying I'm bummed that I can't seem to get into flow state right now because of how much pain I'm in. Probably because I didn't unmute to sort of wake people up. Like with my back and my shoulders. Actually, both my upper back. My upper back hurts more than my lower back sitting in this chair. Because I can't, like, relax into it. And then my butt hurts because this chair's fucking uncomfortable. It's like, oh my god. So the end result of that is I haven't been in flow state for weeks now. It's like every sprint is a slog. But hopefully after I go to the chiropractor next week and I get my new chair, I'm finally going to be able to get back into it again. I hope. I mean, I know I can actually finish this book not being in flow state, but it'd be nice, right? Swell. Nice counts, by the way, folks. Those are great. Eric, January, Denise, I like it. Thanks for the hugs, Dharma. So you have the whole day, Dharma, or are you going to have to, like, schlep off to work at some point? Let me update Bruce. Three to 320. Only 4 sprints left, people. Go. 320. All right, I can confirm that Bruce is correct. Because I've been a little shaky today. Aw, bummer, Dharma. It's been great having you, though. At these strange times. Get a little more of my apple cider whiskey here. So, what's going on with all of you? Who's getting to have like a little bit of fam for Christmas, or is anybody doing that? Like I know some people like live basically bubbled with their family, so they're doing Christmases together. I have one friend, her family runs a doctor's office. So they're around each other all day at the doctor's office, and then they basically have still been sort of maintaining their dinners and gatherings and stuff like that with just each other. So, which kind of makes you think, like, are they kind of putting themselves at more risk? But at the same time, like, their argument is that the ventilation in their office isn't so good that they don't think that if one of them gets it, they probably are all going to get it. But anyway, they're having Christmas together. And I wonder if other people are in situations as well where they're going to do that. That's cool, Denise. Are you, is it like all family, or are you roommating? I actually realized I don't know your personal situation, Denise, and now it's time for me to pry into it so you can tell me everything. That's a bummer, Dharma. I'm estranged from half my fam, so I half know what that feels like. Yeah, that's a long drive from Atlanta. Like, ouch. Would you like spend like a couple of weeks there to make it worth it? And do you need to quarantine going into Arizona? Because I know like some states have rules where technically you're supposed to quarantine. Like Massachusetts, if you come from certain states, which is probably all of them right now, you have to quarantine. If you don't, there's actually a sizable fine. Oh, there you go, Denise. I knew you were married. I remember you mentioning that before. Now that's just weird, Dharma. Did you road trip to Phoenix one time and just stay? Is that how this went down? Okay, cool, Jen. Distant meal, like one group in one room, the other group in the other room. Hey, that's cool. However that works for you. Yeah, Arizona's got a good representation here in the In Mal's writing pals. That's good. Yeah, I mean, Kelly, like a lot of like Jill and Eva and I are basically like, other than like going to get groceries and stuff like that, we don't really leave the house. I mean, except for Eva going to school, that's sort of like the really big wild card for us, right? So being around Jill's parents is kind of risky. So we don't go to see them. So it's gonna be, I think it's just gonna be the three of us. I don't think we're gonna see Jill's sister either. Because Jill's sister's all nervous about it, but Jill's sister also has kids that are going to school. It's kind of weird. Oh, it's interesting. I mean, I guess maybe it wouldn't January. I know some states are like that. Oh yeah, of course, Denise. That would totally change everything. Miranda, you're gonna write? Look, I gotta take a drink. That's cool, Bogazilla. We do have one friend group that we're like basically in a pod with. And we were at their place for Halloween, and our girls are in school together. Well, our girl and their girls. And let's be honest, 10-year-old girls are not that good at social distancing. Let's just put it that way. So we're basically in a pod with them all the time. Ah, I like that, Darby. You're just like, here's 25 years of my life in one paragraph. Boom. Actually, I guess that's more like the events of 25 years ago. But still. That's cool, Eric, that you get to do that. Well, that's fun, Denise. It's like 250,000 people are dead from this thing, but we're not going to like do anything to try and stem it. That would be work. That would be extra. And everybody has different opinions about what steps should be taken, you know, and of course none of us have a crystal ball, so no one knows what's actually the most effective thing or what would have been the most effective thing to do, but it does sort of feel like, you know, erring on the side of caution would be a good thing. If we weren't like, didn't have the highest death toll per capita and in numbers in the world, excluding like some very small countries where like one person dies and they have a higher per capita toll than we do. You know, if that wasn't the case, one could make an argument that maybe some of the steps aren't needed. But yeah, it's rough. Oh my God, January! From what you've just described right now, 10 days sounds like that would make you a certified saint. You've just described a thing that I would not drive 2 days to be a part of that. I feel like I'm driving 2 days to not do that. Can I drive 2 days just to not at all be involved in a lot of noisy people, bulldogs, a poodle, and a toddler? I'm driving to see Kelly in Victoria to avoid that. And that's only like what, a 6-day drive from here? Oh my God. All right, folks. It's top of the hour. We're going to 20 past. And that whiskey just invigorates me. It's just like, don't be guilted, January. Don't be guilted. Don't do it. Be strong. All right. I'll see you guys in 20 minutes. Have yourselves a great sprint. Wait. Okay. Wait. Stop the presses. No one in their right mind would drive for 2 days to sleep in a bed with their mom and dogs. Like, girl, no. No. Don't do it. You're gonna, like, what a, please no. For the sake of your future self, don't do it. Okay, I'm going now.
kitchen floor, nuns in stress positions, smoking Marlboros. Lolita is weeping, the bride is beautiful. My seduction. I can't turn off what turns me on. I can't turn off what turns me on. I hold you like a weapon. I don't turn off what turns me on. I can't turn off what turns me on. I can't turn
touching on my inner thigh. Dirty, seedy kind of guy. His castration would be nice, and I'm just cruising on my bike. Summertime, my t-shirt tight. He say I'm the type he like I'm a biscuit he could bite. I can't even wear my skin without them asking where I've been, without them asking for a spin. This is not an invitation. This is not an invitation. Fuck you mean you need it. Fuck you mean you RSVP'd. I don't need a reason. This is not an invitation. Fuck you mean you need it. Fuck you mean you need it. I could be licking on a lolly, dolled up like a dolly. Short skirt, Lil Hottie. Don't you comment on my body. Put a jiggle in my titties. I could giggle like I'm silly. Call me prudish, call me bitchy. Knock you out with all that's in me. I can't even wear my skin without them asking where I've been, without them asking for a spin. This is not an invitation. This is not an invitation. Fuck you mean you need it. Fuck you mean you RSVP'd. I don't need a reason. This is not an invitation. Fuck you mean you need it. Fuck you mean you need it.
This is not an invitation. She like to talk a lot when I pull up, can't say shit. I don't want that girl because she can't be patient. Come with me right now, we about to switch locations. So fuck with me, you need it. I ain't fucking with these boys, I got my reasons. Diamonds on me just like ice, they change the season. I think you gotta do way more if you wanna please me. Diamonds look like water on my girl, they look like Fiji. Diamonds freeze me, no for real, diamonds 3D. She can't see me, VVS like the TV. Bitch, we in HD, I think you know it's no debating. You can't replace me.
This is not an invitation. Fuck you mean you need it. Fuck you mean you RSVP'd. I don't need a reason. This is not an invitation. Fuck you mean you need it. Fuck you mean you need it.
This is not an invitation. Fuck you mean you need it. Fuck you mean you RSVP'd. I don't need a reason. This is not an invitation. Fuck you mean you need it. Fuck you mean you need it.
Riots on the TV, freeway dirt bike popping wheelies. They wanna keep it PG, all their daughters wanna be me. I'm Georgia Peachy, believe me. Head out the window, it's breezy. They up my ass like the
Sprints up, everyone. Devin Townsend's so angry sometimes. All right. I did 438 that sprint. Go me. 3 plus 3 is 4s. I'm at 2,600, I think, for the day. 25, 26, something like that. Belated goodbye, Dharma. Probably long gone by now, but hey. Say goodbye anyway. Nice count, Eric. Oh, I just double checked. I'm unmuted. Look at that. I did it. Awesome, January. Thanks, Nina. It's my first 400 of the day. I also wrote a letter to my doctor, too. Ask her if she's going to reply to my question or not. For goodness sakes. Awesome, Denise. 500 club. And of course, for Eric as well. But I think other than, like, unless Eric's being ambushed by his wife or children, or a beaver eating lettuce, he's always in the 500 club. I guess I should do Bruce. It's so weird. I'm not doing Discord right now. Like, not even there. Hey, that's great, Miranda. That's like your first time back in the saddle in a while, right? Yay, Frumble. Like, what's this math for, Kelly? Is this just like working out your financial situation now that you're with your dad, or are you taking college courses? It's a cute beaver. I remember this one. I was in an IMAX theater when I was a lot younger, like maybe 15 or 16, and it was this whole thing about beavers building dams. This big IMAX film about beavers building dams. And this one scene, the beaver was running from a bear, and they had a couple different angles. I think they actually somehow managed to mount a camera to the bear. Or maybe they filmed someone just chasing the beaver afterwards as if they were the bear. But they also had like a camera mounted to the beaver as well. And the beaver basically screamed eek as it was being chased by the bear. It's like eek, 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 eek. And it really just sounded like someone saying eek, 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 eek as this bear is going after the beaver. I never give up hope on you, Miranda. Never. I know that writing's in your blood. Oh, that's a pain, Kelly. Or you got a monkey with that. Oh. It's always kind of funny, like, when I first learned about IMAX, I'm like, ooh, IMAX, are they going to do, like, I don't know, like Star Wars, you know? But no, we have to go through, like, 2 decades of it basically being nature films. Not that I have anything against nature films, I just, like, also would have liked Star Wars in IMAX when I was a kid. Where beaver did have a really cute eek eek. There was another one, too, in The Hunt for Sasquatches. I remember that as well. And I was so bummed, too, because at the very end, the guys heard, like, a bunch of noises in the woods one night, and they went around looking for stuff, and they didn't find anything. And then that's where the thing ended. You know, and they had, like, all these sensors and everything like that, and they detected things moving past the sensors, and they were, like, giving these reasons why it might not be wolves or something like that, or other animals, and not a bear, because they didn't find any bear prints or anything. And then it was over. It was, like, almost like an hour and a half. And I'm like, what? Like, that's it? You just, like, maybe possibly encountered a bear in the woods, and I just watched an hour and a half of Sasquatch movie for this. I mean, a lot of it was on the historical things about Sasquatches as well, but it's funny how prevalent the myths of Sasquatches are. But even now that everybody and their dog has a camera, we've still not seen one. I think we can probably lay that one to bed, can't we? Much as we all wanted there to be Sasquatches. The funny thing, though, is considering that humans and Neanderthals lived at the same time, you know, the Sasquatch myth may not be that far off. Or like, you guys know this all right. Like, there's genetic evidence that humans and Neanderthals mated. Well, Homo sapiens, because Neanderthals were also humans. That's something that I didn't realize until recently, that all sorts of like ancestors of modern humans are also part of the human species, and that we're just like one particular branch of human, and that many of these different species probably could have mated at different times because they're close enough, which is pretty neat, actually. I think. 4-minute warning, everyone, and there's 14 of us still here. 3 sprints left. I can hear your feet, mouse. I can hear you. This is definitely a smaller mouse. It's much quieter. The fat mouse, I think, is dead. I think I got in a trap, but I really don't want to go find out. Like, finding mice in traps is not one of my favorite things. I don't know if this is like a girl thing or not, because I know girls who can really handle that, but I'm not one of those girls. I'm like, oh my god, it's a dead animal. Like, where's the shovel? That's how I'm going to pick it up. Oh, I'm sorry, Denise. Didn't mean to ruin your belief in Sasquatch. It might be that they're just all gone now. You know, that we saw like the last remnants of Sasquatches, and then they died out as they tried to avoid humans. Are you serious? That's fascinating, Miranda. Ooh, Christmas wreath. Yay. You left without saying goodbye, honey. That was very sad. I just heard the door close. That was all. Because, you know, I'm fragile today, right? Like, I am barely holding on today. Isn't Ancestry.com run by the Mormons? So I don't think they're down with the Sasquatches. Yeah, exactly, Eden. I'm the same way, because when just feeling a dead animal's body is kind of ooky. Okay. Alright, that's good, Denise. We're simpatico on that. It also could be that Sasquatches are just like the last remnants of the Hudson's Bay Company. You know, those trappers that have been out in the woods for too long and were just like wearing lots and lots of furs and didn't want to communicate anymore. So, I mean, that also could be Sasquatches. One of the Ancestry things is run by Mormons. I don't know if it's Ancestry.com or if it's another one. But yeah, one of them basically exists as ways for Mormons to kind of, well, I mean, the conspiracy theory angle of it is that the Mormons care a lot about your ancestry. I think I've heard that, at least. I've not verified that independently, but I'm basically just talking out my ass right now about things I've heard and realized I've never verified. Someone told them to me and I assumed they were true. Aw, that's really rough, Eden. I've saved birds before. But I also grew up on a farm, so killing animals was a thing that happened a lot. I feel like I'm scarred from that now. I got so, like, inured to death growing up on farms. It just wasn't a big deal. Oh, that would have been really cool if that had happened, Denise. I'm sorry you didn't get that. Okay, so I do have that right then, Miranda. Like I said, I'd never checked that myself, and I realized I shouldn't be spreading things that I'd never actually verified on my own. Gee, that's kind of wild, Eden. Oh shoot, it's past. It's time for us to go. My brush is all wonky too. Like it's all squirky. I gotta fix this. However, time for us to sprint. So I'll see all of you guys in 20 minutes at 50 past. Okay, I thought there was one that was Miranda. Alright, I'll see you guys in 2020. Have a great sprint. I am not going to research Ancestry.com and the Mormons, I swear. Sprints up, everyone. $3.95, I think. Word gives me a count already. Come on, Word, you can do it. Give me a count. How everyone else do? Hey, Eileen. That sounds fun, honey. I'm willing to do an interview. Are you here? Are you back, honey? Where are you guys? I haven't heard anyone come in. How you doing, Ashley? It's a long day. Kid not doing well? Everybody not doing well? Kind of worried about you. Hey, Miranda, you're consistent. Awesome, Eric. Way to go. I spent a large part of the sprint working out how how my team of people were going to open up a pair of really massive doors in an alien installation when they have no way to breach the alien installation's network. They don't even know how to communicate with the alien's network. So they're actually going with an old school system where they figured out the doors actually there's rods holding the doors in place that are pneumatically activated. So they're actually building like pneumatic pumps to push the rods open. Oh, cool! That sounds fun, honey. I forgot that this will be McDonald's Day. Oh, historical events we lived through. That's interesting. Son of a biscuit eater, Eric. So close. Awesome, January. I'm with you, Ash. I'm exhausted today, too. Well, they're trying not to destroy the alien installation too much. They want to research. It's the first time they've ever encountered anything alien at all. Plus, the thing on the far side is the fusion reactor, and they kind of want to keep it intact. All right, Eileen. See you on the flip side. 2 sprints left, everyone. Next one is from 4 till 4:20 Eastern. Here we have it. Second last sprint. Gotta love some McD's, right? No, it's perfectly fine, Ashley. I've been waiting for you to send me the full version, like with the grammar edits in it that you mentioned, so I could go over it. I told you I would do it. It wasn't a distraction. Ah, I've reached the point of the day where my space heater feels like it's the surface of the sun blowing on my legs. Other points of the day, it's like I'm freezing and the space heater isn't enough. Do other people experience this where like being in the exact same place in the exact same temperature, you can like feel hot and cold? Oh god, yeah, McFlurry. But like I really, 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 really need to lose weight. Oh, Ashley, why? I would have helped. That's alright. I mean, it was good. Really, the only major issue was that one correction. That one sentence I pointed out. Everything else just would have been some grammar tweaks. Sweet, Nina. I know, Jen, I want nuggets, but I have to lose 25 pounds. 25 pounds. Actually, I need to lose 10 pounds. I'll worry about the next 15 when I get this 10 down. That's good, Ashley. I'm glad you got that squared away. It was a very sweet and really good letter. What did I do that makes me look more like the new Elsa? Just the way like I flipped the hair or something? I'm so raspy now. The voice gets like super raspy at the end of the day. So is there a new Elsa or is it just the same Elsa? Alright. Show of hands. Nina, you look great. I saw your pictures on Facebook. You look fabulous. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm 212 pounds. Like, holy shit. It's tricky though, because like, I'm adding fat on my hips and ass, and I'm growing breasts, so like, my prior weights don't really line up. But still, I got this tummy. I gotta get rid of the tummy. Especially because like I have a modeling photo shoot on December 29th. So I wouldn't mind losing like 10 pounds between now and then. I could totally starve myself and lose 10 pounds. Actually, the thing I really need to do is I need to strengthen my stomach muscles, and that would actually pull everything in. How is she? Is that like beyond the second movie, or is that in the second movie? I forget what she was wearing in the second movie. I am also tall, but I have a tummy right now. It's a tummy. You don't see it in my pictures because I suck in like a son of a bitch. When I take my pictures, I'm like I'm doing that and then you gotta do that, and then you gotta relax and then take the shot. Oh, okay. I couldn't remember what she was wearing in Frozen 2. Well, thanks, Eileen. I mean, I don't want to not be curvy. Like I like being thick, to put it bluntly, but I just don't. I want my stomach to be flat adjacent. You know, I don't want my stomach to stick out further than my breasts. I would like that, but it does right now unless I suck it in. I'll take a look at that. I'd forgotten what she was wearing. We saw it in the theater when it came out. You're funny, Eric. I wouldn't actually starve myself, Jen, because I wouldn't be able to write, because my brain needs carbs. Life would be sad without digestion. Really, why is that, Tim? Thank you, by the way, Eileen. I'm also just kind of annoyed with the fact that, like, before I started hormones, it was very easy for me to lose weight, and now my body's just like, yeah, you know what? You're just going to stay like that forever now. In fact, you're just going to get a little bit bigger all the time, forever. There you go. You totally got this, Eric. But like, why couldn't I... Sometimes just... I don't want to get whiny, so maybe I'll just stop. Sorry. Don't want anyone just to think that I just complain all the time. Not that anyone's actually accused me of doing that, but sometimes I worry that I come off like that. But like, was there like a recent outbreak, Tim? Or is it just getting generally worse in your area? Was someone at the school have it? That's kind of what I was curious about. I know, right? The other thing that I didn't realize as well, this was a fun story, the testosterone blocker they put you on by default causes a cortisol spike. It's like, okay, you've got people who have fairly boxy torsos already, you know, trans women, we generally have fairly boxy torsos. Our rib cages are just larger. And you put us on something that spikes cortisol, which causes visceral fat in the gut. Like, what? Like, welcome to the worst drug you could possibly give us, which is why I'm weaning myself off of it now. Which, okay, that's interesting, Tim. Oh, you can totally do that, Eileen. Yeah, Ashley and her wife have their son with them, but they also all possibly got exposed to COVID, and their son's sick. So, yeah, exactly, Eileen. That's the problem too, right? Like, not only have I swapped from testosterone to estrogen, I'm taking something that increases cortisol. However, Eileen, no one has to go through menopause if you don't want to. You can get drugs to not do that. Sort of a new thing that's kind of available now. Jill should have hers pretty soon, where she can start having these estrogen patches The estrogen patches to boost her estrogen back up, and then this other drug to actually stop her from having the hot flashes. You're right, Denise. I feel like estrogen actually has like a very positive impact on your mindset. I feel like everybody should just have estrogen pills they can just pop when they need a little boost. Oh, P90X is brutal. Oh, shoot. HRT is hormone replacement therapy. I want to talk more about that January and why I can't right now, but hopefully I can soon. Yeah, that's basically it, my back. All right, folks, it's time for us to go, though. It's 4:01, so let's do this thing. I will see... You're welcome, Nina. It's in the lower left, Ashley, or you can just in the top bar type in word count. Let's do this thing. I'll see you guys in 20 minutes.
tremble. They're gonna eat me alive. If I stumble, they're gonna eat me alive. Can you hear my heart beating like a hammer? Beating like a hammer. Help, I'm alive, my heart keeps beating like a hammer. Hard to be soft, tough to be tender. Come take my pulse, the pace is on a runaway train. Help, I'm alive, my heart keeps beating like a hammer. Beating like a hammer. Beating like a hammer. Beating like a hammer. If we're still alive, my regrets are few. If my life is mine, what shouldn't I do? I get wherever I'm going. I get whatever I need. While my blood's still flowing and my heart's still beating like a hammer. Beating like a hammer. Help, I'm alive, my heart keeps beating like a hammer. Hard to be soft, tough to be tender. Come take my pulse, the pace is on a runaway train. Help, I'm alive, my heart keeps beating like a hammer. Beating like a hammer. Beating like a hammer. Beating like a hammer. If we're still alive, my regrets are few. If my life is mine, what shouldn't I do? I get wherever I'm going. I get whatever I need. While my blood's still flowing and my heart's still beating like a hammer. Beating like a hammer. Beating like a hammer. I tremble. They're gonna eat me alive. If I stumble, they're gonna eat me alive.
all our graces. The hounds will stay in chains. Look upon your greatness and she'll send the call out, 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 send. Call all the ladies out, they're in their finery. 100 jewels on throats, 100 jewels between teeth. Now bring my boys in, their skin in craters like the moon. The moon we love like a brother, while he glows through the room. Dancing around the lies we tell, dancing around big eyes as well. Even the comatose, they don't dance and tell. We live in cities you'll never see on screen. Not very pretty, but we sure know how to run free. Living in ruins of a palace within my dreams. And you know, we're on each other's team. I'm kinda over getting told to throw my hands up in the air. So there. So all the cups got broke, shards beneath our feet, but it wasn't my fault. And everyone's competing for a love they won't receive, 'cause what this palace wants is release. We live in cities you'll never see on screen. Not very pretty, but we sure know how to run free. Living in ruins of a palace within my dreams. And you know, we're on each other's team. I'm kinda over getting told to throw my hands up in the air. So there. I'm kinda older than I was when I rebelled without a care. So there. We live in cities you'll never see on screen. Not very pretty, but we sure know how to run free. Living in ruins of a palace within my dreams. And you know, we're on each other's team. We're on each other's team. And you know, we're on each other's team. We're on each other's team. And you know, and you know, and you know. It's the way of love. The bullet understands. Exchange your blood for wine. It always seems so selfish. But this is not as good as before. Walls hold me, cold eyes hunt me. Run back to the woods, get back to the woods now. Night's calling me. It's
Sprints up, everyone.
so giving.
Let's see what I pulled off. 376. Not too shabby. Just can't really seem to break into the 4s or 5s very much, but considering stupid body things, I'm doing all right, I guess. But yeah, to your point, January, the reason why, hopefully you're back and I'm not talking to no one, but to your point, the reason why I can't do a lot of exercises because sit-ups specifically are terrible for my back, and as are squats. I can kind of do the rowing machine for a bit, but my back starts to hurt pretty soon afterwards too. So what I'm waiting for is this chiropractor. She's going to do fresh x-rays, examine my discs, and she can figure out exactly where the pinching is happening of the sciatic nerve and what I should be doing and avoiding to make it better. Hey Bethany, how are you doing today? So I don't want to exacerbate things further until then, but hopefully, like one of my big things when I go to her is I say, like, I want to know how I can exercise again and not run the risk of hurting myself more. I agree, Eileen. That's what I aim for. It's a great count, by the way, January. And Eric. Almost called you Bogazilla. Ooh, I can't wait to see the new wreath, honey. Great, Miranda. You're picking it up. I'm curious, Eileen. Why did you say you don't like progesterone? You said estrogen's great, but progesterone is terrible? Why is that? And you actually don't... That whole thing about like it causing breast cancer if you don't take progesterone comes from like one study with like mediocre data. All right, Eric, it was awesome having you. Thanks for being around. Look at you. You're like getting your work done in like 5 hours. You're killing it. I don't even know what an osteopath is. This lady is like, she's like sort of like a whole body health kind of person. She cares, her deal is she cares a lot more about like a lot of chiropractors, you go and they just pop you back into place and you're done. She's like, we're going to talk about everything that you do, how you sit, where you lay, you know, the whole schmear. Like I have an hour-long consult with her on Monday. So that's really what I'm looking for. Someone can say like, it's your mattress, it's this seat, it's the way you're sitting. You do this thing, you do these exercises this many times a day. Like I want that. Yeah, the one thing about progesterone, Eileen, is that if you want to have round boobies, you need progesterone, which is why trans women add it in after breast growth starts. But the key to progesterone is not to take it orally. Taking progesterone orally causes your liver to actually absorb most of the progesterone. It's actually a little bit hard on your liver. And you're actually more prone to have anxiety issues taking progesterone orally. The interesting thing is the only way doctors will legitimately let you take it is orally. But 100,000 trans women can attest to the fact that the best way to take... Yeah, I need to do more movement. The problem, Eileen, is, you know, what I do. But the best way to take progesterone is up your ass. It's far more effective, and you don't get the anxiety side effects. Yeah, there's actually no technically there's no prescription saying you can take it rectally, but everybody does. It's my endocrinologist knows I do it that way and just pretends it's not happening. You just shove the pill up your bum. Eileen. Are you on 100 or 200 milligrams? Progesterone is in birth control. Most birth control has progesterone, which is a synthetic copy of progesterone that does not do the same thing to your body. You should be taking progesterone, but most birth control has artificial synthetic progesterone in it, called progestin. Whenever you get birth control or any type of HRT, you should insist that you get bioidentical drugs. Downside is they're made from soy, so if you have a severe soy allergy, you might not be able to take them. But technically, they're not soy. They are literally the exact same thing as estrogen and progesterone your body creates. You take 2 milligrams of... Well, is it... So it's not a liquid? It's not like the gel cap liquid thing? Because you can't do a hard tablet rectally. You have to do the gel cap liquid rectally. I take 200 milligrams of progesterone a day, and I inject myself with 5 milligrams of estrogen every 5 days. Well, that is super awesome, honey. I'm stoked about that. But, yeah, basically my last labs came back saying I'm pregnant. Which is hilarious. I actually want to get, like, a home test, come sometime and pee on it and see what happens. See if it's, like, enough to even trigger that. I think it'd be kind of funny. I should actually say January, progesterone is not in all birth controls, but it's in some. The morning after pill is just a giant dose of progesterone. Because progesterone stands for progestational. It's actually something the ovaries create when you're pregnant. And if you take 200 milligrams, basically my dose of progesterone, the morning after having sex, it convinces your body that you're already pregnant, and then the egg won't implant onto the uterus wall. I know, right, Jen? Go me. Eventually, I won't have to take progesterone though if I don't want to. I can just dial it back to just estrogen. Once you basically get the body changes, the fat redistribution, breast growth, and hip growth, and stuff like that, you don't need to take it anymore. But probably like for 5 years, I'll have to take it. And I'm only like 4 or 5 months into progesterone. With like, it's made a huge difference though. I mean, I can't actually 3D print a human like a cis woman can, Jen, but aside from that, and I can't do any of that without drugs. So it's not quite the same. I would never claim. Something people accuse trans women of is claiming that we're just like cis women, but we're not, you know. And I would never claim to be the same or have gone through the same experiences. I lived a different life. Congrats, company for Eva. I just got that, Eileen. I read like 3 times, like, what is Eileen talking about? I don't understand it all. Sorry. Hey, they've done uterus transplants. We are probably not that far away from trans women carrying babies. And they're also very close to 3D printing organs, and I think they've worked on 3D printing uteruses. So it might be a thing, right? I listen, I don't have extreme dysphoria over not having birthed my own children, but some trans women really do. They have the same desire to actually birth and carry and birth a child as cis women do. Oh my God, Eileen! I did have a friend say that they were laying in bed. Yeah, that actually is. Yeah, Eva doesn't want a kid, a sister anymore. I have a friend who was like, said she posted the other day on Facebook saying she was laying in bed. She's laying in bed with her boyfriend, and she said to her boyfriend, you know, it's kind of good that you have kids already, since I'm never going to be able to bear any. And he's like, yeah, but just think, someday you're going to be a grandmother. And I had never thought about that either. I mean, I guess there's no guarantee, but it kind of blew my mind. Anyway, yes, there are. You're right, Ashley. It's half past, so we're going to 50 past. This is our last sprint, everyone. Pardon me. I will see all of you guys in 20 minutes.
require them. Ever since the time of saturation, you were made of wire then. You set my house on fire then. I wanted to retire then. You were not an honest simulation. I don't like the situation. You were made of color till it all came down. Something like an animation. Up until the time of penetration, nothing really ever makes sense. You were getting taller and it seemed like fun. Something like an animation. Open up your river penetration. We should play another game. I will have a different name. Let me be your Novocaine. I will be the one who suffocates you. You will always sound the same. That will never ever change. I might let you walk again. You might be my only fascination. I don't like the situation. You were made of color till it all came down. Something like an animation. Up until the time of penetration, nothing really ever makes sense. You were getting taller and it seemed like fun. Something like an animation. Open up your river penetration. Open up your river penetration.
You looking like animation. Fade up, you going slow like a claymation. Pay up, upon the resuscitation. Gaze up, upon the point of fascination. International sensation. Riding around town in the silver disposition. Not really sure, think I'm afraid of what I've become.
Tipping point of the planet, point of inauguration.
So I'ma roll out, grab my visa and go everywhere on tour now. No controller, wireless, I shut the cord. No. Cutting my losses, I want it.
I don't like the situation. You were made of color till it all came down. Something like an animation. Nothing really ever makes sense. You were getting taller and it seemed like fun. Something like an animation. Open up your river penetration.
We appreciate power. We appreciate power. We appreciate power. What will it take to make you capitulate? We
Sprints up, everyone. I just realized, actually, Jill and I just sort of collectively realized that we didn't send out an email about our big sale that we have going on. So, whoops. That was a mistake. How much did I write? I didn't actually write that much. Yeah, just 250 words, because I switched over to adjusting some stuff for the sale, because there's a couple more books that I put on. And then I read some reviews, and I shouldn't have done that. Actually, my rule is read reviews at the end of the day, because it can ruin your desire to write. So, I mean, there's that. But I guess I was kind of surprised that the last book in one of my series has like 125 reviews. And like, you know, the review numbers have been dying down on the series. So I think the book before only had 74. But it looks like this is one of those books that's eligible for ratings as well. So it has like 96 ratings and 31 reviews. So I guess that's how it got to 125 so fast. But I'll take it. I'll take 125, especially since the overwhelming majority of them are just a solid 5 stars. So that's nice. Oh no! Oh, I'm back. Hooray, it's me, I'm back. So I get to say my goodbyes in person. Have yourselves a fantastic evening, day, morning, whatever it is. I'm not streaming tomorrow, like I said. Yeah, I'm done for the day, Jen. I'm going to lay down. Try and get my back to stop hurting so much. But I will see all of you folks on Saturday. Oh, that's right. Yeah, tomorrow's date day. I want to be ready for that too. We wrap in 7 minutes. What does that mean? Oh, no, well, this one, our sprint times are off today, honey, so it's a little bit earlier today. All right. I am going to say goodbye before the stream dies again, so I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Oh, I love you all. You're all so awesome. Oh, no! I'm sorry I missed you, Emma. I'm not streaming tomorrow either, Emma, but I'll